So speaking of this Copperleaf program, so we like to think of it as sort of the three sort of core foundation to this implementation or to this future vision. And the first thing is, as we mentioned, we want to build this common risk and value framework, right? We have a mandate from our state regulators to have this risk-based decision-making framework. And this is sort of the operationalization of that, right? And so right on the right, we have the sort of our strategic values, right? Safety, reliability, sustainability, compliance, and financial, right? And then under there, I have just some examples. This is not all that we're measuring or all that we can measure, but we need to kind of drive towards what are the KPIs that's important to the company within each of the strategic values. And the idea being we are moving towards quantification, right? So we can compare apples with oranges at some point because we've, normalized, calibrated in a way that we can put them side by side and understand the impact they have against these objectives with objective measurements. And then of course the second sort of big leg to the stool is our investment planning. So having this framework, now can we make proactive decisions of when to intervene, when to do certain things, and still meet, safety, reliability, sustainability, compliance, and financial objectives. So and then at the bottom, I kind of show there's different levels of our organizations. They all need to do investment planning, right? We start with the business units. There's certain drivers, they have to do certain work, and then they have different landscape for what they're looking at, right? Of course, accounting and finance will play a role. Maybe they set allocations. Maybe they have some ways of looking at our planning different than our business units, right? And then of course our executives have certain vision that they want to drive. Our company is about, we want to be innovative, we want to be forward thinking, we want to drive the future. We're not just sitting here waiting for regulations to just come down and then comply. We want to be part of that future. So we want to consider this long-term, like multi-year, like into the future kind of a thinking. And then lastly, of course, going back to this decision making, right? Having this transparency and this quantified data. And how can we build consistent objective values and measurements so that we can all trust the insights and then the decision making that we're doing?